Hello again. Look, I washed my car. Yes, that is a dent in the side of it. No, I didn't put that dent in the side of it. It used to be my dad's car. I had a very productive day and I discovered that pressure washers are cool.
They are cool.
I was today years old when I found out that pressure washers are really, really cool. Anyway, I thought I'd show you over here. I guess I can turn it to front camera. Look, we have a new flower blooming. It's very pretty. I don't know what these are called, so I just call them fireworks flowers because it seems to be a good enough name. Also, we planted watermelon. Everybody keep your fingers crossed that it actually grows properly. Also, I feel like I do this every year, but there's room in the garage again. Slowly but surely, I keep moving stuff. Now, all that's left in the garage to deal with is this stuff that needs to go to the dump. Rest in peace, my washer. You were a very good washer. I think that washer is like 40 years old. So it did its duty and finally died. But yeah, all that needs to go to the dump. And then there's this back corner that I still don't know what most of the stuff back there is. But now that Aaron and Soleil are here, we can possibly figure it out and then take the stuff to the dump that is not what we need. And the big reason I wanted to do this is that beam is structural and will hold up the punching bag. I still can't believe we found a punching bag on our trip to the dump, but there it is, and it's going to hang right up there, tied into the ceiling joist so that hopefully nobody pulls down an entire garage while punching it. That would be bad. Anyway, we thought we would take you for a walk just over to the campground next door again. But while Soleil and Aaron are getting ready, I will take you out and show you apple blossoms because I was very happy about those. Also, Aaron has been bringing home wood. We now have a lot of wood. You can never have too much wood, especially at the price that they want for new wood these days. And this is all really good stuff. I know it doesn't look like it. It probably just looks like a pile of junk. But I foresee wonderful things for that wood. But yeah, both of the apple trees have decided to bloom. I don't know if plum trees bloom, but I don't see any blossoms on the plum trees. I don't know that I ever have seen blossoms on my plum, though. And there's a mosquito trying to get me, which is evil. Bad mosquito. As soon as the black flies start to go away, the mosquitoes come in. And we have very cute little, I think these are phlox, and that is a daffodil that I don't think I've ever seen before. And I live here. That's saying something. It's very pretty. I like all the different forms of daffodils. They make me happy. Am I just randomly babbling at you guys again? Yeah, I am. Oh, it's people.
Hello.
We're going to go look at the pretty flower that we have to ask our neighbor Mary if we can get a few of. It's very pretty. I looked it up. I actually know what it is, which is exciting. I say which is exciting way too much.
I don't think that's true.
I do, but that's because I was just editing this morning and started cutting that out along with me saying, all right, because it was starting to bother me.
I don't think there's any reason to be bothered by your vocal stems.
There might not be, but I am, so.
They're an important part of human speech.
So, these are primroses.
They're so cute.
And my neighbor has them growing all over along with the forget-me-nots out here. And when she comes back this weekend, probably, we're going to have to ask if we can pull just a couple, one or two, and then tenderly deposit them in our yard so they can spread. Anyway, we're going to walk through the clouds of insects. We'll turn you back on when we're not going by people's addresses.
Yeah.
I've been instructed I have to show you guys this mushroom.
Look at this mushroom.
And also take a picture of it, which did necessitate me actually turning the camera on. Which meant turning you guys on.
And then we'll give you a little pause.
Or something.
Or something. we could show you all the gravel.
There's a lot of gravel.
Yeah.
This is the pokey part of the road, and the reason I wear shoes, unlike Wiki Feet.
I've never worn
And Wiki
shoes in my life.
That's a lie. I've seen you wear shoes.
I'm being called out. I've been canceled.
I can't believe you're a shoe truther.
A shoother?
It's been a pretty chill day.
It's nice and warm.
I don't know. I got seized by the productivity bug today.
You certainly got seized by something.
But it was a chill day, even with me being seized by the productivity bug.
That was my imitation of the productivity bug. It looks a lot like Celine casting an evil spell.
Oh, Celine. At least she likes her brother.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know what we're talking about my Silly Sim series again, because
That's not what it's called.
I
It's
feel
called
like
Tiny Town.
I
World
feel
of
like
Warcrime.
I feel like we reference so many video games that people who only watch the nature videos would be confused by, and people who only hang out for the reading would also be confused
We're
by.
broadening your horizons.
Skip broadening.
Well, it's possible that the Sims people don't know what books are.
Oh my god.
I doubt that. I feel like
Can't read.
It's possible that the other one you said also doesn't interact with anything else.
that's true. That
in
is
their
true.
lives.
I never the crazy.
I've never heard of a video game before. What's that?
No. People on my channel are at least aware of video games, even if they're not into them. Which I respect. They're not for everybody.
Eklund in.
Hi, Eklund. I hope
Hi,
you see
Eklund.
this.
I hope you see
Get in the
this.
comments.
Get in the comments if you see this, Eklund.
But what about Bitsy?
Bitsy, get in the comments
Bitsy
also.
also get in the comments.
Bitsy
reply
never
something
gets in the
funny to
comments.
Eklund.
Mm-hmm.
Start a conversation.
Bitsy,
Yeah.
nuclear blast.
Nuclear blast.
So yes, for those of you who are lost, we're talking about friends from World of Warcraft.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
Bitsy's
also
nuclear blast
Bitsy
from The
in
Sims.
Yeah,
a different Sim series, the Not So Berry Challenge. It has Griselda right now. She's going through a hard time, which I definitely relate.
She
Yeah.
woohooed her new girlfriend so hard she died.
Mm-hmm.
well, she's going through even more hard times now. You haven't edited yet.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
there's-
Oh goodness.
But you know what?
Spoiler.
There is a light in her horizon.
Griselda.
We hope.
We hope. We
Unless she just kills people by woohoo consistently.
Oh,
we
that would
hope
be
not.
tragic.
We have found a neat sim
We have found a neat sin and potentially a second.
and potentially a second. They might also be neat.
In case you want to have a throuple kind of thing going on.
I mean,
That is a thing you can
get
do
in
in
the
The Sims now.
Yeah.
Once we've got it edited and up, you guys will have to get in the comments and tell us which people you want us to,
try to
Woo.
get
Romance.
Griselda with. Yeah, because she just needs to get married now, right?
She needs to get married. She needs to master singing.
Oh.
She needs to do things. But she's doing all right. Anyway, we're going to pause you because there are people up ahead, or maybe we should just sign off.
We
Ah!
could do a sign off here.
I'm gonna get tagged by bugs.
Yeah, with all the bugs. I hope you can see them.
We're in the middle of bug PvP, so we're going to stop quickly to say goodbye to you. I'm going to keep my hand right in front of the camera. That is... Ah! God All right, the mosquito's on my eye. I think that means it's time
Maybe
to sign
this'll be the
off.
Smack my
thumbnail.
elbow, please. Smack my elbow, please. Thank you.
Bye-bye.